Tekuni Tichiko Tinekat. Tekuni Tichiko Tinekat. Tekuni Tichiko, Tekuni Tichiko, Tekuni Tichiko Tinekat. Agwan Ladam Kuli Man Tichiko. Agwan Ladam Kuli Man Tichiko. Agwan Ladam Kuli Man, Agwan Ladam Kuli Man, Agwan Ladam Kuli Man Tichiko. Kuli Chama Puchikwa Tekuni. Kuli Chama Puchikwa Tekuni. Kuli Chama Puchikwa, Kuli Chama Puchikwa, Kuli Chama Puchikwa Tekuni. Yeehaw!
The best way to preserve the Alutiiq language and the culture for future generations is to provide more opportunities for the youth and elders to get together. The Nuchik Spirit Camp is a great example, as well as the Tititlik Cultural Heritage Week. And so making sure that those things continue on into the future and that more opportunities like that are created. Having, documentaries of the elders telling stories and speaking in our language is also very important.
My generation in particular, we lost a lot of, subsistence, hunting and gathering, things that we just weren't exposed to every day. Like my parents were, like how to prepare fish and how to hunt and how to get the biggest goat or where the biggest fish are. I think our generation has lost a lot of that. We see a push to preserve the language, but now it's getting harder and harder because we're losing a lot of people that learned it fluently. So we're just sort of hearing bits and pieces here and there. So I think we've lost a lot of our language. Right now, I think that the generation ahead of us is realizing the gravity of the situation, where they're like, okay, we really need to grasp onto this, and then our youth is kind of slowly catching up and getting that need back where they want to learn their culture.
I really feel that language is a very important part that's missing, that needs to be revived and encouraged and given opportunity to our younger people. I think it's important for the kids to know who they are. They need to be able to say, well, I'm from Tititlik, this is our language, this is what we speak.
The young kids are growing up to know the white ways. They go their own way and they become white people. No, you're a native, stay a native. You've got cultures, go with them, grow with them. The young people have to know that. You've got wonderful cultures that your mother and father left you if you just ask questions of the older people and take it down and mull it over your mind as to how you could interpret it so that it will go to the other younger people and they'll open their minds. And I think that's the way any person should be. And I think that the kids have to learn to stand up and say, I'm Aleut from Prince William Sound. And I'm proud of it.
I would say the sky's the limit. If you want to be the first person from Tititlik to go to the moon, so be it. You can do it. Just go. If you want to stay and make a living in Tititlik, that's great. Anything's possible and you can make it happen.
Strategically located in the heart of the world's largest fish landing port, Dutch Harbor's Bering Fisheries is a primary processor and marketer of king crab, Opilio snow crab, beard-eye snow crab, halibut, Pacific cod, and black cod. Bering Fisheries is the only 100% American-owned and operated plant in Dutch Harbor. and was formed through a partnership of industry leaders including regional native corporations CU Alaska, Copper River Seafoods, International Seafood Ventures LLC, and Pacific Harvest Seafood Incorporated. Offloaded directly from our fleet of commercial fishing boats like the Aleutian One, live brown king crab are graded, weighed, counted, processed, cooked, frozen, glazed, and carefully true soldier packed and market ready in 20-pound boxes for direct delivery. Our unique process was pioneered by and is exclusively available from Bering Fisheries. Labeled Ultimate King Crab, Bering Fisheries ensures the highest quality and food safety, with no broken product as often found in typical industry standard, repacked, and reprocessed crab.
My daughter was diagnosed with pneumonia. We were in Bethel where the care is limited. They medevaced us from Bethel to Anchorage. It was really nice. You know, it was the middle of the night. The team came in and transitioned us at the hospital, and we rode up with Life Med up to the plane. They loaded us, and literally they looked at me and said, you know, relax. She said she's going to be okay, and I was able to even get some rest on the flight in.
Experience, response, safety, all across Alaska. Where you need us, when you need us, we're on the way. Life Med Alaska, 24-hour statewide medevac. For more than 100 years, the icy waters of Taku Strait near Juneau, Alaska, have held a mystery. On August 14, 1901, the SS Islander, Queen of the Fleet, carrying 170 passengers and crew, sank in less than 20 minutes. 40 souls perished. And while much of the ship was recovered, a payload of Skagway gold bullion valued at over $6 million was never seen again. Today, this gold would be worth over $2.5 billion. In 2012, a modern-day salvage company set forth to solve the mystery and find the gold. This is their story.
The bulk of that gold I know to be out there.
If all the components are there, this is the largest single find in history.
The potential of this project today, anywhere between $800 and $4 billion. And one day I'll tell you why.